maybe if I do that. There we go. Alrighty. All my background's done. And I just realized there's no music in the game. That's probably because I've turned down the sound quite a bit. You know what? It's probably also um, like a copyright thing that play. Yeah, I have play soundtrack in game turned off. But either way, hey, welcome everybody. I'm gonna be dropping a ping real soon. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good day today. I, me personally, it's been interesting. I've had slower days, if I'm honest. But other than that, I'm completely vibing. Today we'll be getting things going with a less than typical game this time. We're going to be having just a fun match between us and Emberwing Esports and the McNesse team. Anyway, seems like our fourth is here now. Nice. While I still fiddle with the soundtrack not being played. This year, this is going to be more of a for fun match, just so that teams can get a feel of themselves as well as give themselves some more things to do across the semester. Yay. So I feel like I should be somehow warming up myself. Don't really know why I would need to though. The real show is gonna be these guys in the game. Let's see. Oh, I might also just have streamer mode on. Nah. The teams are setting things up in the background, so they're doing the heavy lifting today. We're just here to commentate on all the fun stuff that they get up to. Oh, we lost a player. And they're back. We don't need to see my career history and all that. Let's see. Seems like we have our usual. We have a different lineup than I'm used to. From left to right, we have our teams. How would I describe Fantao? He's pretty aggressive when he's given the opportunities. Oh, huh. They've added another person to their roster. But anyway, yeah. Um, Fantao, this card in the purple is one of the more aggressive players on the team. He generally tries to get his shots in whenever he can, but he knows to also be a good anchor or support for his allies. Next to him in the sort of purple and I'm gonna say like spider webs aesthetic to it is 4J4. He's the team's lead and is usually the main guy getting the points. Uh, if you had to go and learn technique from anybody, it would probably be him, because you'll sit there and watch him for hours, doing his own practice sessions before getting into either 1v1s, 2v2s, or 3v3s. Mhm. This is a new one. Arish B. Never seen them play before, but the team has been in talks with a new player over this season. Hopefully, they can manage to help out in either the back line or or in getting a few extra points on the enemies. And finally, off in the aether somewhere, but still in our party, is Duck. Our Honestly, I feel he's really strong in the goal box, but he still managed to make some field goal to goal scores of his own. So never put it past him to get one past you. I think the fact that I turned off the music made the game think that I don't want music at all, and then I don't know how to start it up. Woe is thee. Ah. In this off season, they've basically just been, uh, well, scrimming against other teams. If I'm honest, why we haven't gotten any of that footage? Mostly because I'm the only streamer at this moment for the school. More popularity though, and more of you talented guys coming in. Hopefully that can change. Like half tempted to just start playing my own music. Oh, seems like things are starting. if my computer can load it in. All right. We're in for another 3v3 as usual. Let's see who the team puts in the bill. Oh. Seems the team's going to be doing a little scrim match of their own between each other just so they can stay warmed up before the team action starts. Good save by 4J4. Taken by Irish, but doesn't seem to be in his favor. Mantel takes it over. 4J4 tries to clear it, almost scores on himself. Alright, Duck. Gotta show him how it's done. 4J4 takes it after getting handed off by Duck. Duck and Fantal, ever competitive types, trying to one-up each other. Our new guy, Aresh, is in control. Just handed off to Fantal. Gets intercepted by Duck, who's going to try his hardest to keep control. As I learn the buttons. 4J4 takes it, gets rid of it. Seems like 4J4 and Duck are on defense this game, or this practice match. Ooh, nice! That's a good ball control by 4J4, something that is all too common from him. Mantel takes it and steals. He's trying to line up a shot. Gives it to Aresh. But Duck is right there ready to steal it. Duck's going for the score. Ooh, gets taken by Fantal. Good on that. 4J4 gets it off. Duck goes for another score. Aresh is there to block. Aresh takes control. 4J4 keeps it on the other side. It's wide open, and we get demolished by Fantal. Duck tries to keep it in the air so his teammate can come back in. 4J4 knocks out of the goal. 4J4 is hunting for it, waiting for his moment to come in. Duck and Fantal are good block by 4J4. Another one too after a double shot there. Ooh, nice. That was a new technique from Duck there. First takes the ball over, tries to bring it over to his side to gain more control. Gets intercepted by 4J4 there. Duck takes it back. Tries to go for an air dribble, bumps it off of Aresh, and then backs over Fantal there. 4J4 takes it. He's going for the shot, gets interrupted by Aresh. Fantal sends it back down towards the orange side. 4J4 takes it up. Honestly, in these matches, I usually wouldn't. I would think that Fantal and 4J4 would be like the worst rivals if they were on opposing teams. Ooh! Another demo by Fantal. Somebody's playing aggressive today. Fantal's demolition gives Aresh the opportunity to get a free score on the orange side. That's the ball control I was talking about. That mid-air ball control, just beautiful, if I'm honest. You'll see people practicing that one technique on its own endlessly, and they might only get it twice. Ball control goes over to Duck, sends it over to the blue side. 4 takes it. Tries to line up a shot. Doesn't have it fully there. Just decides to get ready for defense. Good call considering Fantal was juggling sent right back towards their side. Rush seems to be trying to go for another aggressive shot. Remaining. With the teams being tied at this moment, the one minute timer means that they will only go into overtime here. However, the same rule applies that the ball will still be in play after the timer is over until the ball has finally touched the ground. Doug managing to keep the ball juggled. Passes over to 4J4, who's going to go for the shot. Ooh! Oh, goodness, yes. A nice two-man block by Pantal and McNesse. Oh, no! It was free! Duck miscalculated the block there, as well as 4J4. Just barely. Let's give Pantal a free goal with 10 seconds to spare. Gets the hit, but it doesn't go in the air like it needs to. Resh has the ball. Pantal and them might just opt to keep it in the air. Oh no! Yep. Alright. This little practice one goes to Pantal and Resh. But in the real match, they're all on the same team anyway. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna go check on the other teams. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, the other team just seems to be having a few technical difficulties today, so they will join us in a bit. Yeah, until then, the teams are just gonna keep warming up. Teams just a little bit. Next time we have Duck and Resh on the team with 4J4 and Pantal on the orange team. Ball control is definitely in 4J4's wheelhouse, but with the new player, the two newer players, Duck and Resh, you can never be you can never count them out. Ooh. That was a nice dribble. And I'm managing to get enough control that he's capable to right into the goal there. Not much for any of the other teams to rebuttal with. Managed to keep it in the center. 4J4 almost takes it and runs with it. Gets a backup shot by Pantal. It can be pretty hard to just mesh with someone you've never played with before, so I'm not really cautious. Ooh! Could that be disrespect? I don't believe so. If anything, Pantal just had his boost already and was just going all the way in. This This is still warm-up, so there's no reason for anybody to be trying to flex on each other. Nice. Duck sends it towards the orange side. 104 takes it back. Ooh, it gets stolen by Aresh. He will not be left behind. Vanta's it in the air. Duck's trying to prepare, but Aresh keeps out of the goal. Nice save there. Vanta sets it up. 4J4 is not ready. Duck's going to take control here instead. Ooh. 4J4 gets a nice tiny bump there. He's still in control though. Forcing both the blue side's players to stay in, to steal it from him. Duck's trying to stay ahead. Aresh intercepts it. 4J4 goes for the second bump. Knocks it off the goalpost. That's still available to shoot. But Duck blocks it. Intercepts. Vanta's going for another score. Blocked by Aresh. He's chasing. Going for the ball control. You see Duck down the field trying to go for a score. Gets denied by the enemy. Or enemy side. Our own players' enemies. So it feels weird. One thing's for certain, they'll all be friends once McNesse is technically learned. Meanwhile, 4J4 goes and scores the orange team another score. Venus at 0-4 for this little warm-up match. Yeah, something told me having those two together might not be fair in the slightest. 4J4 and Vanta have been playing for Lamar at least for a good 3 years now. With that said, even they have had their moments where they can show weakness in their armor. Ooh! Such a close shot. No dice, unfortunately. That would have been a pretty shot if Vanta wasn't there, ready to take it away. Pass over 4J4. He's keeping it out of the blue side's hands. Amazing ball control, gets a bump. Vanta gets blocked by Duck. 4J4 just stays ready. Meanwhile, Aresh is never getting up a chance to go for a score. And that same breath, he's always there, looking to defend himself. This time it just wasn't meant to be. I get what he was going for. He was trying to set himself up to be ready for his partner Duck. But those little moments where things change immediately and you have to be ready to respond. And that's a lot harder to do with, like I said, this is maybe your first actual practice match with something. Bare minimum. Today's again just for fun, so can't really stress anything too much here. West tries to keep it in control. He just needs to clear it though. No! And he was there, ready and waiting. Unfortunately, the ball does move faster than your cars ever. Some portions of physics never change. Good. These teams might have been a little bit unbalanced. Like 6 years. That's enough. 6 years of shared, or 3 years of shared experience amongst each other. It's just a little bit out of favor for whoever's on the other team. All right. I'm biased, but my favorite player is unfortunately going to be 4J4, just due to his longevity in the team. But Rash is having to eat my own words here, scoring the first goal for this round. Okay. Ready to take control. He seems like he wants to get. Ooh, that was a nice play right there. Brother out here broke this man's ankles. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. I need you to really understand. These guys are about to take all of these skills and put them on display against a whole other team. That's maybe some even crazier skills than what we're already seeing right now. So this is going to be something. Just little moments like this where they're keeping the ball in the air, juggling it, bouncing it off their car. You don't see that from just anybody, okay? J4 takes control. Fans out, goes for a shot. Unfortunately, it's a little bit off. So Rush is going to take it for himself. J4 goes to the score on the other side. It really does just seem like the orange team, wow, has all the control on the ball. The fans out, and Duck not looking to be out overshadowed. Trying to get a few of their own scores here too. The worst thing in the world is if you're an opponent to 4J4 is allowing him to have all the control. Because whenever that man has control, he's gonna go with it. He's gonna fly, and you're gonna be left sitting there questioning, what are you doing? Nice drift right there. Kept Duck in position, ready to receive it. Interception. Mantel's going for his shot now. Gets stolen by Aresh, who gets demolished. Will he have enough time now that he's gone to take a score? Nope, 4J4 is going to take control. Hand it back off to Fantal again. Ooh, just barely missed. But Aresh will not be put down. 4J4 is just in the midst, waiting. And Duck takes it and clears it, making sure 4J4 doesn't get his chance. One thing's certain, you'll never see, well, let me rephrase. Oh. Never seen those symbols before, but it doesn't affect them, so that's all that matters. Vantel gets another score for the blue team, tying the score up 2-2. A little camera click there just lets the player know just how far back they are in the score, in position. That's irrelevant to the fact that Vantel takes the crash in the middle as an easy bump into the goal. Waiting for Resh to get another score himself. He did score the opening goal for this one, so seeing another point under his belt in this round would be pretty cool. Alright guys, 4J4, you can't really let Vantel just dog walk you like this. That's 3 points now, back to back at this point. Let's see how they respond. Okay, this time the orange team's got it in the blue side. Can they keep it? Apparently not, because Vantel is a demon with it. Only intercepted by the Guardian Angel 4J4. And his backup, Aresh, trying to stay in position to score. 4J4 gets a nice shot there. Honestly, from that angle, I didn't even think it was possible. Even had Duck confused there. I think it's the first person view. Or third, at least. Whatever. Duck goes for a shot. Stopped by 4J4. The Guardian Angel line is really sticking now. I wish I had time to explain some of the techniques that are just on display for a practice match. That was spicy. Because you don't understand just how much control that takes. With that 5th point, that's going to leave the orange team 2 points behind, making it even more impossible for them to pick it back up in this last 30 seconds. Miracles are always bound to happen, but are they in Vantel's ability? Nothing's possible. 8, 4, 3, 2, and ooh, nope. Nice. Well, it's pretty clear who has a good synergy, but it seems that the synergistic energy is coming from Vantel today. We're just gonna check in on our friends over at McNesse.
You think I get pot for juicing and collegiate?
To see what they're doing. That's why. I don't have their role for Rocket League. Duh. Oh. Oh. We're still. Now this time we're having troubles in the game. Alright. Danzo seems to have the synergistic energy. Let's see if he can prove it again this time. Rush trying to go for a shot here. Opposite just keeping control, setting up fan towers for his own shot. Wasn't very visible, that is. So they're just gonna try and keep control of the ball and keep it on the orange side. Duck clears through all of that, but gets intercepted by the Ooh, that would have been a nice score if Duck wasn't there waiting. Danzo's trying to control so that his partner thinks they get a goal, potentially. Honestly, they're doing good as long as they keep it in their hand and on the other side. Which I can't say they're doing right now. As Resh and Fanta. Oh, they go back again. Fanta zooms it straight towards the orange side goal. It's taken up by 4J4. So I'm going to put his own spin on the control game. Ooh! It's taken away by Resh. And how knocks off the backboard. Nisha's in position to go for a score. But 4J4 was almost. Nice one by Duck. He's trying to keep it on this side. Setting up 4J4 here. Both blue teams' sides are in the goal. 4J4 is just waiting in the wind for his moment to shine. Meanwhile, Duck's always playing offense and defense regardless of where he's at on the field. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, that's sort of their job, but you don't understand. This man already has a plan for what's going to happen if he doesn't make the shot or doesn't set up a good shot for his teammate, and is already in the midst waiting to go correcting him like that. Ooh! That could have been a good double up there. Gets taken. Take my 4J4. The goal is clear, but it's already passed. Can he get the shot? Ooh! So close! If the physics were even a little bit different on those hits, it could have been a score. Fanta get it. Oh, but by the time it's already moving past him for the goal, it was too late. I would have already thought Fanta's hit would have been enough, to be honest. Greatness of the good physics engine. Oldest games in history. Ball in net. Manzo is taking control with a head-on offensive in 4J4. Sucks out the ball. He gets bounced. Oh, dang. Yeah, bounce off of 4J4, keeping it ready. Would have been so sweet for that shot. He's trying to keep it. 4J4 is trying to keep it out of the goal box. Duck's trying to keep it in the enemy's goal box. Arish goes for the score. Ah! And he bumps it in to finally tie this match. Nicely done. Even though I'm practicing some games. There's that star dribbling by 4J4. Balance control. Seconds. Now with them tied right now, it is going to go into overtime. So anything, now literally anything can happen. Unless Doug keeps it. Nope. Overtime. There's a set amount of time for overtime. And once it's fully run out, or after a player finally gets another point, should end the round. 4J4's got the ball. You know what that means. Ooh! I saw the vision. It could have been done. Just need a little more boost. Nice, nice, nice! Keeping it away from Fantao. Fantao takes it. Running with it. Ooh, Juke's duck there, but doesn't stop 4J4. Bounces it back over to blue side. Arish goes for it. Sends up the left side. Gets flanked. 4J4's got it in the air. Double touches on the defense. Make every shot feel all the more serious. 4J4 is trying to keep it in his control. Duck's going for the score. There it is! The point to break the tie. 4J4's control along with Duck's patience. Huh? Managed to score their side, the point that one. I'm gonna reset real quick. Change some colors on the cars. And the model. Sounds like we might be. No? Yes? Maybe? Maybe? We might have. Oh, we have a game. Y'all, we have a game. Maybe? Yeah? No? We might also just be adding 2 more so that we can actually have a full 3-on-3 scrim. As I do not count as a player. If I'm being real, I am just here to shoutcast the team. My skills lie in another universe. And that means I play a different game. Not that I'm unskilled. So get that out of your head real quick. If anything, I'm unskilled in this game. That's true. On my territory, I'm bringing the sword to the gunfight, and I'm winning. So. Oh. We'll rename this episode. But yeah. So it's just gonna be scrims today. All right. The real McNesse match will be another day. There were a few scheduling issues apparently. With that said, though, they're still going to try and do a 2v2 scrim match today. So they are 2v2s. Let's see what this visitor has up his sleeve. That's pretty fun. Which my apologies. That's showing us how this match is going to start. Scoring the first goal in this match. And that goes for the hit. And just push over to the blue side. good mid-air juggling, gets intercepted by guys Soulless. Scrim partners for good aim. Guys accepts blue side. Intercepted by Soulless. Reach and Soulless are on the defense today. Unfortunately, they can't seem to handle the onslaught too. That's how one to never be upstaged. Takes the second goal this match. Soulless trying to go for the score here. It's taken away by Fanta. Oh. Seems like Reach is playing aggressive this one. Ooh. I think Duck was trying to go for a demo there. Regardless, it seems like it was enough to scare a Reach out of defending the ball there. Was unfortunately unable to pick it back up afterwards. Ball gets sent over to the point side. Picked up by Soulless. No! No! Could have had our fourth point. We might still. Nope. Soulless does not. Try as Soulless might, he is only one man. And Arish knocked out of the way by Duck earlier. Is nowhere in sight. Knocking over the blue side. That's what he does. He looks for the. He'll send it over to the other side, just so his teammates can be ready to set him up. But hey, if it gets the points, you know what I'm saying? Ball control, however it does get intercepted. Lose even more cheap. Feels like blue. Nope. I'd say they need more hustle, but as you saw there, Bro was hustling beyond the shadow of a doubt. It's just as much a game about skill as it is forethought. Ooh, just barely. And Soulless was going for the double hit there. A little bit wide shot. Stuff bounces out his side into the blue. Knocks him up. Oh. Hadn't gotten to the corner shot right yet. Okay. Nice. And I was fine with it. Soulless and Duck are caught. Man on the ball. Soulless knocks out right before Duck to take it. Duck is determined to keep it on the blue side, which is his job. I don't think I've really seen it to this degree. I've never recognized this. But all that aggression does eventually lead to first goal for blue side as my game crashes just a little bit there. As I said before, latency doesn't really make too much of a difference for the players. It just means that I'm able to see less, usually. Which is all the reason it doesn't matter. We ducks out here, dropping some of the easiest shots. In the corner too. Goodness. Okay, okay. Full is, oh, not enough fuel. But also just beautiful juggling. Air and control by Duck right there. Definitely reminds me of Portrait. No way you just let that in. And I actually do get what happened here. Yeah. I know exactly what happened there. He was going for a side hit. Unfortunately, Fanta was going for a goal. Oh. Or that. Oh, he's full of technical difficulties, apparently. It was his first game, yet he did manage to score the first point for his side, which actually does mean something, considering these guys do play against champions just for the lulz. Nice, nice. Almost. All the chats. Duh. We might be running into another technical difficulty. Well, I'm thoroughly convinced of the... Yeah, I'm thoroughly convinced of the Fantao just team synergy, passive ability this man has. Stops the momentum in the center. Fantao can take it to the blue side. Opts for a double hit to defend it. Works out in their favor because now it's on the orange team. They almost go in for the first score. Ducks playing extra aggressive against Fanta. I wonder why. Nice. Seems like he's just playing extra aggressive in general. Ooh, that almost was a shot. Crazy enough. Like, never let the angle in which you are sitting at in comparison to the ball deter you from the idea that you can't make a score on this thing. I promise you can't. It's not that. And if I'm honest, I've been putting Crash Pants out for showing off a little bit. Just a little bit. That gets first hit. And maybe the first, nope. Those guys warm up in there. Now he's gained his confidence. He wants to help his team. Oh no! Fortunately, it seems that Phantom and Solus were both on the offense. These little moments where one side is all in, that can really change the game. Nice block with it. He's going to take that block and steal it. No. Ooh. Solus wants another point. And I entirely support this. Man's, he said he just got on. He feels trash. Nah. That's just called Tuesday. Like I said, that's just called Tuesday. Phantom's out here playing mind games. What do you mean? He skirted towards 4J4 just so he could blow up Duck, making them move back up. Another one. Just like I asked. Honestly, I am just starting to call these scores on cue. That's also because these dudes are setting each other up so magnificently. Keeping on blue side. Solus went for the score there. That means orange side is completely open. Does 4J4 get it? Yes, he does. I think if there's anything to learn here, it's that just because you have the opportunity to go and help your teammate do a little double up action doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, let alone that you're off scot-free to do it. Which got the ball. I make it very clear which players I'm following. But I can be a little less biased. Nice. That does have me. Orange side is empty. Willing to risk it? Yeah, they might as well, considering Fanshouse gets another point under his belt. Honestly, a great fake out too. Down to the last 45 seconds, and Duck demolishes Fantao. Tries to get a score over on him. Doesn't seem to pan out. And another demo Duck. You realize this is just for fun, right? I'm just lost at this point. Brother, they're tied. I have a job here. Mikey, that one's on 4J4 for not getting to his own goal, but like, bruh. Duck knocks it one side, keeps it towards center. Ooh! Been one of the freest goals in America. Alright, you know how this works. First point ends the match. You never know what's gonna happen. I wasn't expecting Souls to do all of that. Managed to get 2 good scores in there. That's amazing. I think for now, with it being a, what's it called? With today being more of a scrim day, I'll hold off all the excitement for the real game day. We'll see you again next time over at Emberwing Esports. I'm your host, Travis Reed, signing off.